What's up, everybody? Brett and Faith here. Just left practice. Faith, the intensity level was a lot better. I know we weren't here yesterday, but Coach Freeze opened up the press conference yesterday. He wasn't happy with the effort. He said it got a little bit hot and guys were dragging a little bit. Didn't see that today. I saw a lot of intensity on both sides.
Absolutely. There was a lot more energy, I think, and a lot of passion and effort in the way that they were playing today. And if there wasn't, then they were down doing push-ups or burpees or something.
Defensive and offensive lines, it was fun to watch them and the kind of scaly drills, got after it, a lot of effort. But today I think, and I may be completely wrong when Coach Freeze talks to everybody, but I thought the defense had a phenomenal day.
Oh my gosh, there's no doubt. I mean, the amount of pressure that the DBs are putting on the receivers, it's making everybody better. And I think everybody on the defensive side looked really, really impressive today.
You know, you brought up the defensive backs. I think they kind of stole the show today, the one-on-ones. You know how good our receiver core is, but this defensive back group, including the safeties, just so deep, and there's not really a drop-off when they rotate these guys in and out. We saw some guys make some plays back there that you normally see, Jay Crawford, Kayan Lee, but Rayon Strader is, if that's your third string guy, you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You definitely were bringing him up. But, you know, with how talented those DBs are, the receivers were making some pretty remarkable catches today. And Cam Coleman especially, I mean, they were going down fighting for the ball. I think Kayan Lee specifically had at least, there were 3 times they were all rolling around on the ground, and it was Kayan Lee and Cam Coleman.
Jay Crawford and Cam tied up in the corner one time. I don't know how Cam Coleman caught that pass. I don't think you could cover it any better than Jay Crawford covered that play, and they both went down to the ground, and I don't know, they didn't really ever determine what happened. I think everybody said, okay, offense said we caught it, defense said no you didn't, and all that, but just the competitiveness between that. We talked about it on the podcast a few days ago. Elite cornerbacks against elite receivers, you're only making each other better. When you get in a game, you're probably not going to see anybody better than what you're going against in practice.
Right, that's the hope, at least.
Right.
Yeah, no, but I think they looked great. I think we saw just a lot of effort from both of those sides when it comes to the DBs and the receivers. And, you know, saw some Jackson Arnold today that was also impressive. I really think he's starting to kind of have that mental connection with each of the receivers. And even just from practice to practice, you're seeing an improvement in Jackson Arnold. Made
some really nice back shoulder throws, I thought.
You talked about his sidearm too.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a kind of a different delivery when he needs to. Kind of improvises. If somebody's in front of him, he can kind of drop down to that 3/4 or sidearm delivery. And you know, of course, Deuce Knight delivers a really pretty ball, and he made some really good plays. But I thought overall the effort was good. And if my number is correct and what I watched, Chris Murray at the buck position really made some good plays on defense today. And again, trying to build depth up front and trying to build depth in the linebacker core. We called Elijah Melendez again, saw him make some plays. So it just really, overall, I think the team heard what Coach Freeze said yesterday. We've got to come out every day and make every rep count. And I remember him saying, look, if you're only going to play when people are watching, that's just performing. You're not actually getting out and doing what you need to do. But I think they caught what he was saying yesterday, and they came out here, and I thought it was probably one of the better practices we've seen.
There's no question about that, and just how close we're getting to the actual season starting. Really looking forward to, I mean, it's just 3 weeks away now?
Right, it's crazy. Baylor on the 29th, and again, every practice is going to be crucial. Getting ready to play a team the caliber of Baylor at their place on a Friday night. Kind of the game week schedule is already off because you're playing a day early, so everything's going to have to be kind of reconstructed. Coach Freeze talked about that last week as well. So, Faith, overall, good morning here at Auburn. And again, we appreciate all of you that tune us in. Make sure you go out and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so, and make sure you hit the like button. Continue to spread the word. We appreciate you so much. Faith, tell everybody.
Hope everybody has the best day ever.
And a big old
War Eagle.